There's a character in the Condorito universe who almost never wins, almost never comes out on top, and has still been making people laugh for over 70 years. His name is Ungenio González, and today we're breaking down why this lovable loser is one of the key pieces of Chilean humor. Stick around. At the end, I'll show you the strip that sums up his entire character in 4 panels. Ungenio González is one of Condorito's best friends. Tall and skinny, big-nosed, big-toothed, gray-haired, always drooling, carrying the energy of a guy who badly needs a break but never asks for one. And it's important to be clear, he might or not dumb, but he's literal. He follows instructions exactly as given and trusts people even when he probably shouldn't. That combination is a gag-generating machine. Pattern 1. The worker who takes everything literally. Let's look at Gardener. Ungenio lands a job at a golf club. Condorito, curious, asks him how his first day went. His answer: he had to cover 18 holes. For any golfer, a hole is the whole point of the game. For Ungenio, it's literally a hole in the ground that needs filling with dirt. That collision between technical language and naive interpretation is the base formula of the character. And honestly, it's the same joke as a rookie footballer told to cover the back post and literally standing in front of it with a shovel. The same mechanism shows up in Flag. Soldier Ungenio is commanded by his sergeant to hoist the flag. Curiously, there's a homophonic case in Spanish, since hice la bandera, with initial H, means I made the flag. Ungenio then replies, why did you make it? There's one already made in here. Same setup, a simple order, a literal reading, an absurd result. Pattern 2, the economically naive one. In Oranges, we see Ungenio throwing oranges in the trash. Not that they're bad. To catch the bargain, he bought 10 to get 1 free. And now he doesn't know what to do with the 10 he doesn't need. It's a joke about miscalculated consumerism and exaggerated short-term thinking. Buying too much because of a deal and ending up wasting food. Anyone who's ever grabbed a buy 10, get 1 free promo and regretted it will recognize this instantly. And in Robbery, the joke cuts even sharper. 2 robbers hold up a bank and say they'll take everything, except whatever's in Ungenio and Condorito's account, instantly revealing the perpetrators' identities. It's intelligence-based humor, very typical of Condorito. Pattern 3, the one who misses the irony. This is my favorite part to break down. In Drums, Ungenio tells Condorito that his neighbors join in with him by banging on the ceiling while he plays. Anyone else understands those bangs are complaints, not accompaniment. Ungenio doesn't, and that misread is exactly what makes him endearing. There's no malice, just a total disconnect from how to read a social situation.
It's the comic equivalent of a fan who thinks. The other team's boos are actually cheering for them. In Crazies, the gag gets downright surreal. Their patients in a mental asylum, Ungenio's approaching. And when Condorito asks if he'd died, Ungenio replies, of course. Can't you see I'm dressed in mourning? As if that fully explains it. It's a joke inside a joke. The crazy person's logic has its own absurd internal coherence. And it shows Condorito's humor isn't afraid to get a little stranger. With these supporting characters. Pattern 4, the host and loyal friend. But Ungenio isn't just a walking punchline. In the rainy day strip, he's a genuinely warm host. He opens the door for Condorito, who's worried about tracking mud inside by having his feet dirty. Ungenio then offers kind of a solution: just keep your boots on, nobody will notice. And in Missing Piece, he joins Condorito to spend some days in his new beach house after condensing la pieza de atrás. Spanish for the bedroom at the back of the house. Ungenio understood that what's missing is a piece of the house, since Pisa is Spanish for both. Bedroom and piece of. Something loyalty and concern is what holds the character together. He's not just the fool of the group. He's a real friend inside the universe. He's impact. Ungenio González works because he embodies something universal. We all know, or have been, that person who tries hard, who wants to do things right, who sometimes do dumb things, and who ends up causing chaos precisely because they take things too seriously. It's humor drawn from everyday life, not superheroes or villains. And in the football and Latin culture lens we explore on this channel, Ungenio is that reliable sub who comes off the bench full of good intentions and puts the ball in his own net. Not through malice, through pure overconfidence in doing things. The literal way.
Don't forget, next time you're reading a Condorito strip and that tall, big-nosed guy accidentally messes something up, you'll know he's not just comic filler. He's the naive heart of the whole universe. If you like this character breakdown, subscribe, because this is episode 1 of a full series on the Condorito universe. Yayita, Cone, Pepe Cortisona, Huevo Duro, and more are coming up. Drop a comment telling me which character you want analyzed next.